Hello, my name is Amos Tarfa, and I'm a math and science instructor as well as the director of LifeSTEM Academy in Moorhead, Minnesota. I just want to make a video to share with you a project I've been working on for about 10 years. So I've finished my part of the project in terms of getting the math topics figured out, and now I need computer scientists and computer programmers to come alongside me to build a program that could help revolutionize education, math education in America. What is this program? Well, it is based on the book that I wrote called Tools for Mastering Mathematics, where in this book, I take every single topic we teach in math, starting from what is a number and working our way all the way to calculus. Every single topic taught is in this one document. And what I want to do is I want to create a platform that allows students to have basically their data and details for what they're learning, what they've mastered, that they can give to their teachers when they get to the next grade level, for example. So here's a few examples of these topics, and then I want to see how one of my students actually did this work, and I appreciate the work he's done. He's looking into how we can set up this program, whether it's an app or a website. We want to look at the best way to get this program to be used by as many students as possible in America and beyond. So this is just a list, just four basic topics that we teach in math, but remember there's hundreds of topics, but this is an example. So we have place value, fraction addition, fraction division, and decimal addition. When a child goes into 5th grade in America, if I was to ask that child or the parent of that child, what does John know for a fact? What are the topics that he has mastered? Here's the problem here's the problem we encounter sometimes. Well, he got a B on a test over here, and he got a C over there. But what concepts has he mastered? What concepts has she mastered? If we have a girl who's working through concepts in 4th grade, are we keeping track of every single topic that they've mastered? Let's fast forward. 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade. If someone came to you today and said, what math topics do you know like you know your name, like you're sure of them? If I give you a fraction to add, are you comfortable? Are you comfortable adding fractions of unlike denominators? Are you comfortable simplifying fractions? We need a way to have these topics somewhere, and as we master them, change that to green, for example. Now, people have told me, what about Khan Academy? What about this? What about that? Well, here's the challenge with using something like Khan Academy, is that with Khan Academy, we'll still have people that are following it on a grade-based learning approach. Mathematics is the one subject I believe should not be taught on a grade-based learning approach, but instead on a mastery-based approach based on what you've mastered. So we have 7th graders, or I have met 7th or 8th or 9th graders who are not comfortable with fraction addition, for example. So they should be able to show us their database, and in that database it shows red for fraction addition, so that the teacher that gets them in the next grade knows there are some topics that are in the red that we need to keep tackling as best as we can. There are topics in the green, which means that they've mastered those topics and we don't need to spend as much time there. Now, ultimately, we want the students to take ownership of their learning. The students need to be doing everything they can to step up their game, but we're not seeing that happen clearly. We've had Khan Academy and a lot of resources in the US for over 7 to 10 years, but I still see a lot of kids who have a low motivation to do math and so on. That's another problem. I get it. Motivation is a different problem, and we try to tackle that by teaching math history and math applications, hoping that the kids see where this fits in the grand scheme of things. But ultimately, shouldn't we have a place to go back to that is consistent wherever they go, that checks their mastery-based, their mastery of topics, independent of whatever grade level they're on, but just the mastery of concepts themselves. My book, Tools for Mastering Mathematics, is available in the description if you want to see a copy, if you want to buy it. It's there. There's a digital copy, and then if you want the hard copy, you can send me an email, amostarfa1@gmail.com, and I'll get that to you. But what I'm seeing now is that what would happen, or what I'm trying to say is what would happen if we got math topics and we got some computer programmers, got some math classroom instructors, and we built this program in such a way that it's not grade-based learning, it's based on mastery, while we inspire the kids with math history and math applications. So we give them a logical list of content they need to master. We teach them the history of the concepts as they learn it. We teach them the applications. We show them how it connects to careers they can go into. This is how math is going to flow at LifeSTEM academies around the country, God willing. It's going to focus on mastery rather than grade-based learning. So this is what the student is recommending as far as computer programming. So whether we go with a website or we go with an app, Computer programmers out there, please let us know. Is there anything you can, any advice, any strategies we should keep in mind as we try to build out this program where people can log in, see what topics they've mastered, communicate that with their instructors, communicate that with their math coaches so that their math learning is as efficient as possible. At our school, LifeSTEM Academy, we're going to be encouraging our students to learn Python, Java, C++, C#, well, actually, we're going to do stuff with CSS as well. And we want them to learn every single tool or get every tool, help us build this program, and then hopefully this program helps kids all around the nation. Finally, if you are a student out there and you have struggled with math in the past, or if you know someone who has struggled in the past, part of the reason why people struggle with math is when their foundation is not strong. So we want to be able to help them build this database, and then how cool would it be to take this then and use it on a website where they can look at a picture of their house based on how well they've mastered concepts. So basically, we're going to take the data we get and use it in building a house, a 3D model. So let's say you don't know how to add fractions. Your house could be like shaky a little bit, right? We want to take the principles and put it in a way that students can see a visual. And then they can start saying, I want my house to be solid, right? That's what we want for our students. So I hope this was helpful in explaining the challenge we have now in building this program. If you can help in any way, or if you'd like to support the work that we're doing in math education, please feel free to email me. And we really appreciate everyone who's willing to join us in this journey. Thank you for your time. Take care and have a blessed day.